We're basically the zoo for the aliens, I think. I think like basically they're like, hey, look at these motherfuckers. They'll blow us up. They're killing each other. They're fucking wearing purple belts and just fucking mating.
Welcome back to the pod. My name's Kenny, here with my co-host Matt. What's going on, brother?
Part deuce.
Part deuce.
We just did a whole freaking 30 minutes, 25 minutes, guys. And we didn't push play. So, hey, I'm telling you what, that might just be the best podcast of all time, what we just did. But we don't remember what we said. So it's just a tribute. It's like the fucking Tenacious D. It's like the Tenacious D song. The greatest song in the world. This is just a tribute.
Yeah.
Because we don't remember what we said. But here we go. Let's run it back. Part 2. What's up, guys?
So, I guess the end of the world eclipse tomorrow.
Right. So you might not even, you're definitely not hearing that. But you also might not hear this because tomorrow the eclipse is coming. And usually they're like, hey, just put glasses on and stuff. But now they're like, make sure you have gas. Make sure you have your car battery charged. Make sure you have water rations. Like the government, and I'm really deep into conspiracies. You know what I mean? Like not like a believer in them, but like I want to know what's in Antarctica. You know what I mean? Like I'm about that life. So if you don't hear this, then we know the world ended. But if you're hearing this right now in your car, driving to work or driving to your side piece houses, you dirty purple belts, then you know. We're okay. And we made it through the eclipse.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Jesus. So
you like conspiracies, Kenny?
Oh, I do.
You're into it? Like what's the conspiracy? Like, okay, here's the ones I do believe. Okay. I believe that JFK, there was more than one person involved.
I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that's
I don't know if it was the driver, someone else.
Yeah.
There was a setup, right?
Yeah.
I believe that. Okay. I also believe that the towers didn't just fall from just plane crashes.
Yeah.
I believe the planes did hit them. We saw that, but I also believe they were brought down.
Okay.
Because buildings don't fall like that.
Yeah.
So,
I would say.
And the moon landing, obviously. We weren't there, guys. Yeah. How come we haven't been back?
Well,
we don't need to go back. It costs a lot of money to go. Listen. How did the doom buggy get up there?
There's moon landing for sure. I believe that for sure.
You believe it happened or didn't?
No, it didn't happen. Because
the footprint of the guy,
the footage that they used in the moon landing.
Who's taking the photo?
That there's one there. 2, the footage was before the moon mission. They had sent, or they hired, I can't remember the director's name, but they hired a Hollywood director to record moon landing footage in a studio, a film studio. And that is the footage that's used, admittedly, in a lot of the moon landing stuff. And they said it's, because the transmission of the footage that came back, the quality was degraded, so we filled it in with the stuff we shot in the studio.
Show us a degraded video.
Right.
Like, I mean, why haven't we been back?
Yeah.
Not like we're better, more technological now, and now we
substantially.
Now we can't go back.
Yeah.
You think if we could have been there, Elon would have been there?
There's a lot of one of the astronauts that supposedly went to the moon, Buzz Aldrin. There's been interviews with him where he says things real cryptically, like, if you knew the things that I knew, you would be skeptical or shit like that. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's like, he's basically all but saying like, yeah, we didn't fucking go, you know?
You believe in the aliens?
I want to believe.
I believe in the legal aliens, but I do believe. I
grew up in Chula Vista.
Yeah.
Believe in those.
San Diego.
Yeah.
I believe, but like, I believe, because like parts of like the Grand Canyon is owned by NASA. You can't go there. And because there's some like ancient stones or like Stonehenge, like they think like the freaking stones go deeper, or like the pyramid. I guess there's supposed to be a pyramid that's like 15 times the size of like the pyramids in Egypt and Antarctica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's definitely
What's in Antarctica?
Matt wants to know.
Why can't we go? What's going on down there?
I think conspiracy theories are fun. They can be fun. Some stuff is like, I don't want to think about it all the time because it's just like, sometimes it's just like mentally daunting, about like the, my best Alex Jones impressions, intergalactic space vampires, that are raping kids and shit like that. Like that just bugs me.
I'm hungry and I'm here. I like to eat. I like to fight too.
But then there's some fun ones. You want to this?
Let's get to fucking Kenny.
This one's gonna get me
This
canceled.
is our second fucking podcast of the day. One of them was just for fun, for fucking Jack the dog over here. But let's fucking now we're here.
I'm gonna catch flack on this one from listeners. Michelle Obama's dick.
Oh,
I think that's a fun one.
Hey,
do I believe it? Not necessarily. Is it hilarious to see these videos that are on the internet of Michelle Obama fucking dancing on Ellen and her fucking meat just flopping around in her pants? It's pretty funny. I don't know.
We've all seen it, man.
But then there's shit too where they like.
But I'll tell you that when I dance, my fucking pants didn't do that. I'll tell you that. And so shout out Michael or Michelle,
Big Mike
or whoever, dude. Because hey,
well then there's dudes that are like there's testimony, like in court testimony of guys that are saying like before Obama was president, like when that like when he won the election for whatever office he held in Chicago or Illinois, that like they celebrated by doing a bunch of crack and like the dude sucked Obama's dick. Like there's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of like testimony about Obama being gay.
Bro, this podcast, the Eclipse better happen.
Michelle Obama's dick.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, I've never, if you've seen Obama shoot a jump shot, you know what team he plays for. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, man. Like, they say no one can find a picture of Michelle Obama pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
don't know if that's a conspiracy, though. I don't know if that's.
I heard that there was there's video of Michelle Obama playing basketball, and it's impressive.
Just hooping, dude.
Hooping. They said that she's got a finger roll and she throws a little English on the end, and they're just like, "What?"
Oh yeah, dude, don't do that. That's a look like George Gervin out here. No, I don't. I guess that is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a fun one though. I think like again, it's just like Michelle Obama's got a dick, but aliens.
She probably doesn't. It's probably a chick.
Aliens are fun.
Aliens are fun. I think aliens are scared of us. I don't know if I've talked about this before.
No,
but I think aliens are scared of us. That's why they're not attacking us. Call me crazy. What if we're better than them? Now, are they smarter than us? Have the technology to get here? Yes. It doesn't mean they're better fighters than us. No.
Look, right. And they may have space travel technology,
and I know,
maybe they don't have laser beam technology.
My boy Ronzilla would agree with me on this. Okay. First of all, look at when you go to would you ever stay the night in the jungle?
No.
Why? Scary as fuck.
Yeah. I don't want to get eaten by a jungle cat.
Do you think you're smarter than a jungle cat?
For sure.
But you're like, fuck that. I ain't going there to stay the night. We're basically the zoo for the aliens, I think. I think like basically they're like, hey, look at these motherfuckers. They'll blow us up. They're killing each other. They're fucking wearing purple belts and just fucking mating. I just don't think we're going to go mess with them, though. That's crazy talk. Like, I'm just going to fly around in my orb. You know what I mean? So that's what I think about aliens. I think they're afraid of us. That's... I don't think that Independence Day life is for real. Anyhow, Kenny, you got Shark Tanked.
I did.
And you're not going to blame me for this.
You're taking the blame, Matt. You're taking the blame. So there's two professors. There's the Professor Medina, who owns the gym. And then there's Professor Bindle, who is also a black belt under Poncho with Matt. And he listens to the pod. And last week, we talked about Matt doing a Shark Tank for his 40th birthday. So when I roll into class on Thursday and somebody mentions that it's my 41st birthday that day, Steve looks at me and goes, Shark Tank tonight? And I said, fuck no. And then 15 minutes later, class starts and he goes, it's Kenny's 41st birthday. So we're going to do a Shark Tank for him tonight.
And you can't tell your black belt now.
And then he starts fucking numbering people off. 1, 2, remember your number. 3, 4, 5, 6, and he points to himself 6. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Hey, Ben, why do you give yourself 6? That's just mean. The black belt gives himself the last.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He just got the least fresh Kenny possible.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
When I heard the news, you're like Shark Tank. So that was before.
Yeah.
When I heard the news, I was like, oh, say less, dude. I was like, whoa. I was on my way from work. I had boots on, but I have this gi I've been trying to get rid of. So I had an A4 gi. Apparently everybody I know is either A5 or a less than the beautiful A4.
Who's an A5?
Hey man, this is the big man revolution, Kenny. I got A5 people that hang out with me, okay? We ain't afraid.
Matt's not the biggest.
I'm not the biggest. That's the problem. Like I've said, burrito big. Burrito big is A4. I could easily be an A3 if your boy
you might be slimming down.
I
on the
am
way to
getting
A3.
close. I'm getting close. I'm right now I'm an A4
top.
An A3 heavy is what I like.
Gotcha.
So, but like we're slimming down, BioPro.
Yeah.
It's paying off. But I'm wearing a white shirt on the podcast. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
hey, we're feeling confident. I'm wearing a red hat. I fucking was anti-red hat for a long time because Fred Durst ruined that for me. And then, so I couldn't wear it because of him. And then freaking, Trump, I couldn't wear a red hat. I'm bringing a red hat back. Things are changing. I'm in my real, like, even your wife was like, what's up, gold chain?
Last week, Matt walks in a gold chain. My wife goes, oh, gold chain. Matt goes, I'm in my fuckboy era.
I'm in a real fuckboy stage right now, okay? I just turned 40 and I'm trying to figure shit out. And she's like, is that gold or gold plated? It's like gold plated. That's not tricky. I got kids. Okay? That's gold plated. I'm not spending over $299 for a necklace. Okay. I'm not spending the thousands for no necklace. Let's keep it under $250. Was retail at $300, but let's keep it, let's keep it reasonable.
Throw a little
here.
discount on there.
Yeah, a little, Black Friday, whatever. But yeah, no, I'm, in my real F-boy stage right now. And that's because BioPro is helping me lose weight. That's a good. There it is. There's the cut. Just like that.
Gordon Ryan getting men in trouble.
Hey, Gordon Ryan getting men and me for sure. Look at
if Matt's getting in trouble, somebody else got in trouble.
I don't follow Gordon Ryan because he's the greatest no-gi jiu-jitsu guy of all time. He's got great content.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this content's not great because it's pretty good. But
my favorite Gordon Ryan meme to this day is the fucking Miley Cyrus.
I know. I made that.
Bro, that thing is so good.
I didn't get the traction I thought I was going to get. Man. I didn't get the traction. I'm going to post it again this week. I'll post it again this week. I even tagged him. Because, it's scary to tag him and stuff.
Yeah.
But, because you say his name 3 times, that motherfucker comes out like Candyman.
Yeah.
But, I tagged him, but he didn't, respond. But whatever. Anyways, maybe he's having a stomach ache or something. I don't know. But, I like Gordon Ryan. I like following all his stuff. Great jiu-jitsu guy, BJ Fanatics, all that stuff. My man's posting porno now. Just chicks with tits. And I'm just sitting here flicking the Gordon Ryan's on I'm follow Gordon Ryan. So you know what I mean? I'm following him.
Right.
And all of a sudden some chicks he's like, I bet you didn't see the sandals. And it's some chick and I'm like, fuck no, I didn't see the sandals. And I look over and my wife's just looking at me like, the fuck you watching? I was all, it's a jiu-jitsu guy, I swear. And I'm trying to go through all his posts. I promise he's doing jiu-jitsu somewhere in here. And it's just bitches with tits. Just chicks. And I catch myself watching. Why? Because I'm not purposely looking for tatas on the internet. But if they're in front of my face, you know what I mean? I'm just a fucking man with a small brain. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Gordon.
Got me in trouble. Brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal. Also, the PGF came out with their rankings. Official.
The official rankings dropped
and
today.
They actually asked us to give our preseason rankings.
Yeah.
And we did. We collabed with BMAC on that. And we got some heat.
Yeah, it was neat that we got asked to do that. And then we did it. And then we posted it. And then BMAC decides to tag all of the competitors in the rankings. So now they're looking at where we ranked them. And let's just say that anybody that wasn't in the top 10 wasn't happy. And it's like, there's only 20. The only way I said this in the post, the only way you can make everybody happy is if I labeled the paper 1 through 1 and everybody got number 1.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not in top 10, I hope you get there.
Yeah, but I want everybody to win.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't on purpose. Like, and our rankings to their rankings, our top 10 are pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like there's a couple names moved here, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I think
the bottom 10s are a little more shuffled, but the top 10
if there's
were very
anybody in
close.
their top 10 I think could be higher, it's AJ Agazarm to
Yeah.
me. I feel like he could win the whole thing.
I agree.
I think he's getting slept on a little bit.
I agree.
But like,
I'm actually shocked. That's going to be good for whoever snags him in the draft.
yeah, for sure.
Because if they're ranking him that low, that means he's,
he's like, I think he's ranked 10 on their list.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey man, that's a good rankings. We've had some guys who are also asked to give rankings. The BJJ, inside BJJ guys, they seem pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll see them in Vegas. Also, some of the other guys got asked were like actually throwing shade on our rankings and like, yeah, these are some rankings. That's for sure. Look at our rankings tomorrow.
Right.
I'm like, okay, like, cool, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna say who it was, but like, that's not the business we're in. We're not gonna step on other people trying to grow their. We're not gonna step on other podcasts or vloggers or streamers to try to like stand on people to say, look at me. That's just not how our product is. We like everybody. We want everybody to do good. That guy came out with his rankings, and I said, good rankings. You know what I mean? Like, good job. See you at the top. See you on the 26, my man.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. Everybody's got a different mindset, I guess, but
I'm like, okay, man. Like, cool, man. Like, like, what do you want? Like, good job. We've watched more film than anybody. You watch more computer than anybody. Good job, dude. like, sorry. Like, our rankings are close to everybody else's rankings.
Right.
So it is what it is.
Our rankings weren't far from the inside BJJ guys as well.
Some of the guys at the bottom were like, I beat this guy 3 times at a freaking grappling X when I was a blue belt. I don't know, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know. We didn't follow that much. So if the guy who was throwing shade on us has been following these guys for a long time,
or dug deep for footage, or who
maybe
knows?
Congrats, bro. If you put all that groundwork into it,
right,
then good job. But like, we were just going off the information that we had in front of us.
Can we be honest though? I think jiu-jitsu math works like MMA math. It doesn't.
No, it's all about styles make fights.
Yeah. So realistically, these rankings could be the guy that put all the research in may be way off the mark at the end of the day. It'll be interesting to see like how it actually comes out. You know what I mean?
Especially when you're chasing points.
Right.
So,
right.
Right.
Yeah. We've briefly talked about this in the past, but the way that the PGF is set up as far as the scoring system and whatnot is only thing that matters is subs. So position, there's no points for position. There's no advantage points. There's no nothing. If you don't win by sub, then neither guy wins. It's a draw. So you get no points. The only way to rack up points is by subbing. Be it a choke for 6 points, or be it a lock of some point or some sort, wrist lock, leg lock, whatever, arm bar. Those are 3 points. That's the only way you rack up points for the season for yourself and for your team. So, there's no, I don't think there's any disadvantage for like sitting guard, butt scooting, nothing like that. Like, you're going to have to figure out everybody's puzzle individually. And, I've seen some impressive submissions in some of the prior seasons of PGF. Some very quick, I think 10-second, 6-second submissions and stuff. So we'll see how that works out.
If you've seen the hype up video, the countdown or whatever it was to PGF, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Because some guys were talking a lot of shit.
I saw a little bit of the Andy Varela and
Varela basically, I like Varela. I like his attitude and the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, if you think you're gonna just come down and just invert, and it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to be down there. So we'll see how it plays off. Hopefully the guys at the bottom prove us wrong, bro. Shock the world. Take it by storm.
Right.
You know
I
what
mean, you're there for a reason. You know what I mean?
We want to talk to everybody.
Right.
So if you're there on the 26th and you're an active competitor, and even if we don't find you, find us.
Right.
Find
Absolutely.
us. We will talk to you. We as a podcast want to help you grow into a name.
Right.
So use us as a platform to build your brand, because we'll tag you, we'll share it, we'll clip it, we'll put it on our YouTube, I'll put it on Host Nation. We'll try to build you guys to help you guys, make jiu-jitsu something you could do for your job.
Right.
And you guys are top tier athletes already. Let's just get your name out there and expose more.
Right. And I think that's the key too, is that yes, it's very cool that PGF is offering big prize money. But what a lot of athletes live off of is endorsement deals. And that's just based off of your social media presence, your marketability as an individual. If there's any way that we're able to help with that by helping create content with you at this event, and then we can get you posted up, then that's just more leverage on your behalf. So
right. 100%.
We got one last topic before we jump into questions.
An anonymous question came to me. So I thought we'd make it like a topic. So what we got, Kenny?
The person wrote, "Hello, I'm looking to get back into training. BJJ, I've been out for about 5 years. When I stopped, I held the blue belt. At the moment, I know that I'm not able to defend the belt. I'd like to know your thoughts on this. When going back, should I keep the blue belt and carry the beatings proudly for a few months, or should I move back to white?"
Well, if you came from a legit school with a legit professor and he awarded you a blue belt, that's the belt you are, period. Don't ever, belts are so hard to get in
Right.
jiu-jitsu. If you're at a legit school, don't ever go back. Like if I quit training for 7 years and went back to jiu-jitsu,
Right.
and I knew I was just like a fat tub of goo and I just didn't have it anymore and I'm past it, am I going to put a brown belt on? No way.
No.
You earn that belt,
Right.
anonymous.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's who you are. Now, maybe you're not what you once were, but don't worry, your professor will get you there. Whether he holds you back and says, you know what, you are a blue belt, but I'm not going to get you a purple belt till I think you're ready. So you might be a blue belt for 2 more years.
Right.
But you know what I mean? You'll get there. Your belt is just where you earned it. That's where you are. Don't ever regress and give yourself a white belt.
So I wasn't a blue belt when I quit the first time and then came back. I was a white belt, but I was a pretty good white belt, I'll say that. And when I came back around, I think initially, I maybe gave myself a little bit more credit in my head. And I think after the very first class, I knew very quickly where I sat in the totem pole of skill level or just timing, everything, nothing. It all seemed so foreign again. I would say about 5-6 weeks in, things started to feel comfortable again. I started to remember moves. I started to remember fundamentals, things like that. You know what I mean? So it'll come back. It's not going to be instant, but it might take a couple months. And, you already know, if you got the blue belt, stick with it. Don't give up. You know what I mean? And, because you've already advanced once. So just do what you've already done in the past. Keep showing up and you'll be back to where you were, in no time.
And, that works both ways. You can be I was stuck at white belt for 5 years because all my professors kept moving on. My first professor I ever had, Andre Lake, he went back to Chicago. It was at Carlson Gracie. Then I had Fabiano Silva. He had an outing where him and the owner of the gym didn't get along, and he went onto his own place. And then I had Joel C's for a little bit, and then he went on and opened up his own gym.
Is he still local?
Joel's in Electric Jiu-Jitsu in Huntington Beach, I believe.
Okay.
So
there was somebody that you had mentioned Joel on episode 2 or 3, and somebody had commented that they trained under him currently.
Yeah, wizard, dude.
Yeah,
dude, wizard. Don't get mad when you roll with him. Fuck! I can't believe this fucking ADCC world champion beat me.
As a white belt.
Stupid idiot, dude. What an idiot. What a dummy. But yeah, so no, like look at all those professors end up moving on. And so I kept having to reset my skill with a new professor as a white belt.
Right.
So I was a white belt for 5 years. So when I ended up finding Poncho, he was like, how long have you been a blue belt? Because I had just got it before my other professor left the country. He's like, how long have you had it? I was like, I've been playing for 5 years. I've been a blue belt for 6 months. And so like he saw me rolling and then he's like, first promotions, I got a purple belt. I was only a blue belt for 6 months. But like, so your professor, what I'm trying to say is wherever your skill is, your professor will know.
Right.
And he will get you to where you need to be.
Right.
But don't ever regress in your belts because those are earned.
Yeah. The veggie drawer.
Oh, that's the wife. My wife is now asking questions. Oh boy.
Do you buy your own toiletries or do you use your wife's? How many men use their wife's razors?
I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your boy prefers a freaking pink razor when it comes to shaving. Their blades are better. It's better blades. It's a better shave than my fucking Harry's Dollar Shave Club. In all honesty, let's be real. I'm just lazy and I don't do the shopping in my house. My wife does the shopping.
Dude, razors, see, if you did the shopping, you would know. I get why she's upset. Razors are fucking expensive.
We're
dude.
married.
Yeah, I know.
I have a shitty beard that doesn't grow very well.
You're like, what's mine is yours, babe.
I'm not. What am I shaving? Besides the bag. I'm this fucking, and that's a whole different razor. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm not like crazy. She's crazy. Now, look, I've been with her for 13 years. It's what I haven't bought shampoo or soap or razors in 13 years. I use whatever fruity shit she's got in the shower. That's what I'm washing my hair. My hair smells delightful. Some expensive ass shampoo. If I was buying my own shampoo, it'd be Pert Plus.
Are you in there with the Herbal Essences?
Yeah, I'm just in there just moaning and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm just.
I don't think you guys remember that commercial.
I got a loofah.
Do you have your own loofah or do you use your wife's loofah?
I have my own.
Okay.
I don't use it though. It just sits there.
Do you just use hers?
No, I don't. I don't even use it. I just freaking. I'm a full bodied soap guy.
Is there anything off limits? Toothbrush?
Oh yeah, we ain't sharing toothbrush.
Yeah.
No, okay. I ain't sharing, which is wild.
So there's a line in the sand you won't cross.
There's things I'll do to my wife that I can't even say on this podcast, but I won't share a fucking toothbrush. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. That's fucking crazy. Isn't that the weirdest thing ever?
Yeah, I don't share toothbrush with my wife. Deodorant. My wife wears men's deodorant.
My wife will use my deodorant too. Yeah. So hey, what are we talking about?
Every once in a while, she'll get on one of these, like she'll watch some fucking TikTok video about the aluminum and deodorant and toxic this and toxic that, and she'll start using all natural deodorant. And then after like 2 weeks, she realizes that it doesn't work and she smells, and she's just like going right back to fucking Old Spice Bear Glove, baby.
If your deodorant doesn't burn your pits, 3rd-degree burns the first time you put it on, it ain't good. I need 3rd-degree burns on my armpits.
I can't use. I have to have antiperspirant. I got to use the white stuff.
Oh, like the powder, like the the stuff that like sticks to your pit hair.
Yes, yeah. The clear sticks. I can't use that shit or gels.
I like a gel or clear stick. I do not like fucking armpit hair stuck together.
Yeah,
it fucking pulls and sucks. But yeah, no, we share. And also when it comes to underwear, let's go, she's going to put it all out there on the question, honey. Here we go. Underwear have 3 to 8 hours shelf life. My wife thinks after like 3 hours that they need to be thrown away. Look, I'm a night shower guy. Kenny, night shower guy.
I can't go to bed dirty.
Night shower guy, put on fresh draws. We're good. I wake up the next morning to teach class. Boxers come off, go straight to the floor. My underwear have been on the floor for fucking 13 years, for my whole life.
Right.
They've only been worn for 3 hours. I put my compressions on, go to the gym, come back, my underwear are gone.
You're putting them there with the intent of putting them back on.
I'm going to wear those ones again. I've only been slept in them. Yeah. They're still new. They got freaking life left. But no, they've found their way to the hamper. every time for 13 years.
And the hamper's a burn zone. You're not going back.
If it touches the hamper, they're dirty.
Yeah.
I'm not going. So then I got to put another pair on. So I got a new pair that's going to go for 8 hours all day.
So you're burning 3 pair of underwear in a 24 hours.
There's a 9 hours of underwear wasted.
That is
time.
Insane.
If she would just not pick up my underwear. Why? Like, look at my shirt, my clothes, everything. It's just my shoes. I take them off. I know where they are. Quit moving them.
So you know how they have key hooks?
Yes.
What if she made you an underwear hook?
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm stubborn in my old ways. I take my underwear off.
Like a clothespin, you could just pin these are my after gym underwear.
Even with shorts and pants. I got a freaking pair of pants on right now. You think these pants are dirty when I get home? I just put them on. These things are getting folded up and put back on the floor.
Right. On the floor. He folds them and puts them on the floor.
And I might wear them later. I might wear them tomorrow. I might wear them Wednesday.
Yeah.
Who knows? But they're not dirty. No. My wife will throw them right in the freaking thing. I've only worn them for 2 hours. Yeah. She's a neat freak, which I guess is a great thing to have.
Right.
Because I am not. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, the messiest thing about my wife is the freaking cups and the trash that she puts in the passenger door in my truck.
My wife does the same thing. Like when we usually take her car because she doesn't like my car, which is fine. But when she is in my car, it's anytime, the next day I'll go to work, whatever, and I'll hear something rattling on the path. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'll get to work and I'll look over there and there's fucking little bits of like plastic from whatever she opened up and like shoved.
Yeah. Hey, and what is up with all the condiments? How much Del Scorcher do we need? How much hot sauce do we need? We get new hot sauce every time we get hot sauce. Why are we hoarding it in the glove boxes?
Yeah. I don't carry anything like that in the vehicle. I did make a comment to my wife the other. We went on a road trip about a week and a half ago. And my wife wanted to blow her nose, and we didn't have anything to blow her nose. And I'm like, do you not have? We're in her car, and I'm like, do you not have napkins like in your glove box? And she's like, no, I don't eat fast food in my car very often. And I'm sitting there going like, okay, but like this is what you need it for, not for eating. I don't need napkins for eating food in the car. No.
Yeah, I don't miss.
Yeah,
fucking Steph Curry over here.
I'm fucking pro.
I'm Steph Curry over here. I could eat a fucking double. Yeah. With a white shirt and not have a fucking drop on me.
No. Yeah. Nothing. I know when the ketchup is starting to creep down my pinky and to catch it or I've been doing this a long time, guys.
Yeah. I'm going to eat on the go type of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This road habits, she's going to call me out for my toiletries, but I'm going to call you out for eating all my fries on the drive home and shit. You know what? There's some things here. Okay. It's a 2-way street over here. It's a 13-year marriage. Love you, honey. What's next?
Ronzilla.
Oh, he's back. I thought you died, Ron. You've been gone for a while.
Yes. This is the first time we've had a question. Probably.
I was burying another
5 or 6 episodes.
I was burying another body, another friend of mine.
Why are so many guys wearing short shorts that look like boxer underwear to roll in?
I just think it's style. And I think it's like the thigh tattoo is real prevalent right now. And I think guys want to show it off. And I think that like eventually, it will go back to bigger shorts maybe. But like right now, it only takes one super jiu-jitsu guy to start wearing fucking Speedos.
And then it's going.
And people are wearing Speedos.
The short thing, I think it's a trend right now, short thing. You can buy 5-inch inseam shorts everywhere now. I've got a fuck ton of them.
Yeah,
that I just wear,
Me too.
But the one thing that weirds me out is I'll see, like, we'll go to the mall every once in a while and I'll see young kids with the short shorts, but they'll have like compression shorts under it that are longer than the shorts, so the bottom of the compression short is sticking out. That's a little weird.
That's an old basketball. Michael Jordan thing used to do that back in his days.
Yeah.
He used to wear, you could always see his compressions under his basketball shorts. Not really into that, but like I said, what do you think Ronzilla wears? Sheepskin pants.
I would say
gi pants.
I would say t-shirt and I would say old school like fight shorts or something like that, but I was trying to think of something funny there, but no.
I wear fucking my Timberland boots to the gym. I just take them off, walk on the mat, and start rolling.
Just cut off jean shorts,
a singlet, and a roll of quarters. Make the root look bigger. I don't know. I think it's trend. I think it's a trend. And that's why.
Nin people. Wrist lock your son or Darce choke your daughter?
We're not hitting my daughter. My daughter is the angel. She's my pride of my life. I will not choke my daughter or anything. I will teach her jiu-jitsu, so we will roll. But like, and I'm not wrist locking either of them because I'm not evil. Wrist locking is just pure mean. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to teach them jiu-jitsu. I'm going to teach them how to fight. I'm going to teach my son how to protect my daughter for when I'm no longer on this planet. But
if you listened last week, you know that Matt got caught in a wrist lock and he's still salty about this.
It still hurts.
Yeah. Broken. Not just caught in a wrist lock. Broken.
It broke my wrist. One of these days it'll lock here and I'll be able to go and you'll hear it pop on the thing. It just sticks. And I'm like, oh crap. Nothing. We'll see. But yeah, no. Not doing it.
I don't have a son. I got 3 daughters.
And, you know why?
I'm not Darce.
You know why you have daughters? You want to know why?
Sure.
My man probably cries after sex.
No.
Look at when I had my daughter, it was a real good time and it was like a passionate, like,
yeah,
I love you. It's fucking, we were really into it and it was like a fucking real good moment. When I had my son, from the back, leg up, fucking son. It's all about how you make them, my man.
Looking in the mirror, fucking American Psycho style.
Yeah, it's all about like heavy testosterone. Yeah, I'll smack it again. Like it's that's bro science. I don't know if that's not what happened, but that's a fun story. Go ahead.
Davis_Coral04 tips to stay focused. I feel like I need more context. Stay focused on what? On like tournament? Stay focused on training in general?
Training in general.
Journal. Matt doesn't journal. I say journal.
I say this. The tips to stay focused is, especially if you have a family, you need to realize that you're training to protect them for when the conspiracies do come true and you have to defend them.
Yeah.
So you overall health, overall improvement, overall better of yourself. Some people have small goals and they want like, they're letting their small goals get in the way of their long time achievements. So it's like, you got to realize we're doing jiu-jitsu not just for that blue belt,
right? Not
just for that stripe. Now I'm good. You're doing it to overall better yourself as a weapon to protect the people you love. So don't go. You're like, oh, I got my blue belt, I'm good. Like, no, you got to stay strong. Like I said last week, at the 16-minute mark of my gauntlet, my family would have got done because I wasn't there. I was done. So I was like, now I have to work on that. I have things I need to get better at. Next time I'm in a situation, I got to dig deeper. So I think that's one way to stay focused. Be like, if I don't go train right now, am I going to be able to help people I love? I scare myself into focus.
Right.
I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's wrong, but that's what I do.
I think setting little games. We've talked about this before. Setting little like weekly goals, so that you've got something to focus on. Chipping away at. If you keep focusing on like what you just said, as far as like the next belt or even further out, like the black belt, you know what I mean? Like that's a long road and you aren't going to see the end of the road for a while. So you got to give yourself some motivation. So set little like mini goals.
I'm all about aiming higher than where you think you can get.
Yeah.
So you can reach higher than you thought you could have got.
Right.
So like, yeah, I always wanted a black belt. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't care how many professors I went through. I didn't care at my early belt. I don't care how crazy my journey was. There was no black belts around. I knew I wanted that and I wasn't going to stop till I got it. But I was like, I was proficient at blue belt. I was proficient at purple belt, especially in the freaking early, like mid 2000s.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're pretty dangerous. But like, I knew that like, I got to stay sharp. I got to stay better. And that's why, like, I think episode 3 or 4, I was like, I got to get better at handguns.
Yeah.
I got to get better at shooting because I'm always thinking I got to be the man in my house.
Right.
Yeah, I use your razor. I use your fucking shampoo.
Yeah, but if someone comes through that front door.
But I'm the first line of defense.
Yeah.
So I know where it lays down. When my job is my time, I know what I got to do. So I got to be ready. So that's how I stay focused.
I see little things, the games, the journaling.
Don't be a bitch. Stuff like that.
Your inner David Goggins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I do a lot of that. I look at a lot of other people for like inspiration as far as like not just in jiu-jitsu, but just like people's tenacity or like ability to fight through the quit. And
if you're a long time listener, is your bunny rabbit training
right
today?
Right.
And you're going home?
Yeah. Like we established my bunny rabbit is Mr. Ruben Rodriguez.
I bet you he's training.
I can show you many videos of him training.
So you better get your ass to the gym because you ain't going to catch him like that.
No.
Because he's still going around and you're fucking just like, Omro took a nap. Like he's already laughing at you.
That man lives, eats, sleeps, breathes jiu-jitsu.
So that's stay focused.
Powder Priest asks, thoughts on resetting a student's rank and starting a new gym?
We just talked about this.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to a new gym, whether you took a break or not.
I'm not resetting ranks.
Yeah. So like, let's say you're a blue belt with 3 stripes and you go to you move cross country and you start a new gym. You're still a blue belt with 3 stripes.
Yeah. You might be a shitty blue belt, 3 stripes.
Right.
Like a Midwest purple belt might not be good as a SoCo than California purple belt or Florida purple belt. But that doesn't mean that you're not a purple belt.
Right.
You're just going to have to catch up.
Like you mentioned before too, your new professor is going to assess your skill level.
Right.
And we've mentioned this many times before as far as stripes are concerned. Stripes are just a time measurement thing for your professor to have a rough idea where you're at a glance. Like,
oh, he's got 4 stripes. Let me see where he's at.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you've got 2 stripes, he's probably not looking at you for the next belt promotion, when it's belt promotion time next month or something like that. But if he looks down and he goes, fuck, belt promotions are in 3 weeks from now, and he's got 4 stripes, he might take an extra long look at you to see if maybe that new belt's around the corner for you.
And a stripe makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does.
When you don't want to be getting taken over by aliens and have no stripes on that belt. Stay focused. Go to training.
That's coming up on another stripe soon.
This summer, your boy getting a 2nd degree in his black belt.
Yeah, stripes are a little different at black.
Stripes are a little different at black, but like Poncho says, a stripe on your black means one thing. You're getting old.
Way to ruin that, Poncho.
That's what he says. All stripes on black belt mean is you're getting old. Yeah, and that's true because your boy is old. You think what I'm thinking, buddy?
Aim for the bushes, my man.
Aim for the fucking bushes. Guys, thank you for all the support, all the follows thus far. Follow us on at BJJ Balance on Instagram, at Oast Nation BJJ on Instagram, at Freak Party BJJ on Instagram. Tenny will post on TikTok soon. That's going to be a shirt one of these days. Follow us at YouTube. YouTube is doing really, really well.
We got YouTube goals. We got YouTube goals. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube gets Matt in an ice bath.
Oh, fuck.
And 5,000 before the end of the year
gets Kenny with a skullet.
Gets me with a skullet.
He has to compete around that time with a skullet is going to be fucking great. Guys, could you just see Kenny on his podium with a fucking side looking old as shit? Looking old as shit, ruining fucking podium picks, which a lot of people gave us flack for.
God.
A lot of people gave us flack for that podium pick thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm old. I don't give a fuck. All right, cool. That was kind of a joke, guys. So whatever. But anyways, thanks for all the support, and we'll catch you guys around. Os.